Good morning, everybody. It is day 3 of the $100 challenge. I think we've spent about $40. Let's see how our meat and cheese is holding up. Okay, well, the fridge is still cold. Hopefully I sealed them well enough. Okay, we got our breakfast taken care of, we got our lodging figured out, we've got all of the essentials done. Now it's time to have some fun in the city. And luckily, this hostel has a really big map of all of the important things you might want to see. And 2 of them stand out to me. The first is the Memorial House of Mother Teresa. Apparently Mother Teresa is Macedonian. I did not know that. The only thing that I knew about her was that she was like the nicest person ever. So that is here. We are here, so it means we gotta cross the bridge, go down and check that out. But also, do you remember that castle that we saw earlier? Apparently that's called Fortress Kale. That is 11. So actually we can check that out first. I don't know if these things are free, but they're places that I want to check out. I actually don't even know how I know about her. There's just like this understanding among all of the kids in America that Mother Teresa has like the Guinness World Record for being the nicest person ever. And that's all that I know. I think she did something with leprosy, actually. Yep, there's the castle. Oh my God, there's a Turkish restaurant and they are advertising, they sell lahmacun. Oh, we are gonna check them out later. Oh, normally I have to hunt for that, and I haven't had lahmacun in like probably over a year now. Okay, castle is up there. I think that we walk in like that. I'm pretty sure the only other castle that I've been in was Dracula's castle in Romania. But now that I'm up here in person, it feels a lot less like a castle and more just like a wall. I'm confused. Where are like the residences? I thought that like people lived in places like this. I thought this was like a fortress. But you can see it's just a wall, and I feel like if there was an army coming at you, they could just like walk around it. Oh, they got some statues up there. That looks pretty cool. I wonder if I'm allowed inside one of these sentry towers. Oh, I think maybe I am. I'm gonna do first and ask permission later. There's a spyglass up there, but the whole tower is like falling forward, so we're not gonna go up there and do that. Yeah, the wood supports are just rotting out. Yeah, the inside of the fortress seems to be just like pastures, and I wonder what this looked like when this was actually a fortress being used. Okay, off to Mother Teresa's memorial. Why can't American cities look like this? Okay, I believe this is it, the Mother Teresa Memorial House. So this is a handwritten note by Mother Teresa, and it's in English and cursive, and I'm surprised that she's speaking English. Yeah, all of her notes are handwritten and they're in English cursive. I came in here expecting to have to read the plaques to figure out what everything is, but I can literally just read her notes directly. Looking at it, it doesn't look like these are the originals, it looks like they're photocopies. They probably have the originals in the archives somewhere. Okay, she was born here in Skopje, she studied in Ireland, and then when she was like 36 is when she went to India to go help the poorest of the poor. And apparently the USA made her a citizen a year before she died. God damn, my bed bug bites are just starting to swell up. Bed bugs are the fucking worst. Oh no, there's a chapel up there. I said that right outside the door of the chapel. Woof. One of the most surprising things about that, she was a citizen of like 5 different countries. Like a bunch of countries just started granting her citizenship honorarily. Okay, this is what I've been thinking about basically all day. We're back at the Turkish food restaurant. Let's see how much a lahmacun costs. Okay, so it's not great, but it's not terrible. It's $4 for a lahmacun. So they've got different names for it. Lahmacun or Turkish pizza. I knew it was called Turkish pizza. People made fun of me for calling it that, but I knew people called it Turkish pizza. Hello.
Hello.
Can I get a lahmacun?
Sorry?
Lahmacun?
Yeah?
Yes, one.
Just one?
Just one, yes. Perfect. Thank you so much. Okay. Gotta get rid of some of this stuff because I don't like it. Then you cannot forget this part. You always have to take the lemon. You always have to put the lemon juice on it. That is like super important. I officially regret spending the $4 on this. Okay, now I guess we go back to the hostel and we figure out what we're doing next. Okay, let me check the map, see if there's anything else that looks interesting and is probably free. God, why don't more hostels have this? Look at this, they've also got the list of each of the embassies. So you got Albania and Turkey and Switzerland and Sweden and that's probably Italy. Okay, we've got all that done. Now let's check out what the shower situation here looks like. Okay. The shower head is broken, so it doesn't stay up. But if we've got hot water, that's fine. We do have hot water. Doesn't look like there's soap in the soap dispenser. You know what? This is actually fine. This is something that you're typically really worried about when you go to a hostel, is that the bathrooms are super gross. But that's not the case here. There's a couple things that are missing, but totally fine. Okay, we've showered, now we should be in a good place to go interact with people in public. Okay, we are in a pretty good spot. I think it's time to go start earning some money. Right now, I'm a tourist, so I'm not legally allowed to work. I'm not allowed to like wash dishes or anything. But what I am allowed to do is I am allowed to gamble. You guys remember all of those casinos we saw earlier? I think we can make some money off of them. Obviously, we're not just gonna leave this up to chance because that could end the challenge on just like a bad hand of poker. Here's what I'm thinking. Every casino that I've ever been to has some kind of like membership rewards program. And the first time you start gambling, they'll give you like free bets, like $10 of free bets or whatever. I wanna go to a casino, I wanna sign up for their membership thing, get the free bets, try to win some money with those, and then leave. Go to another casino, sign up. I just wanna churn all of these membership rewards. Now to actually make this work, we are gonna need some help. This is my friend Christina. She's going to be helping us film. See, I've tried to do this before, where I go into a casino and I try to film content for you guys, but they are not fond of it. Like I've tried that thing where you're sitting there playing Texas Hold'em with the camera. They're not fans. So Christina here is going to be in the background, kind of filming it covertly while I play the games, so you guys can see what these casinos actually look like. Okay, so that's my microphone right there. You can see that as I like tap it, and then
yes,
that one's yours, that one's mine.
Okay, this is mine. Hello. Am I recording?
Yes, you are recording right now.
I'm
you can control the
recording right
recording
now.
with the buttons on your microphone, so I can start it and stop it remotely from here. You can do it with your own. You've got a button right here.
Ah, right here. Okay.
Okay, I don't actually know where we're going, so we're just following her.
Yes. I'm kind of worried that Nate doesn't have the proper dress code because I have heard from other people that they're really strict about the dress code, and he is dressed like this.
Fuck you.
I
Jesus
mean,
Christ.
and I think that they will like him. You're dressed good, by the way.
She's wearing the same fucking thing I am. She's wearing jeans and a coat. Okay, this is intimidating. This is the Casino Flamingo Skopje. I practiced roulette.
I
practiced calling red.
No. I'm taking this really seriously. I looked up the rules on YouTube, and they're like, not so many rules, but they're super simple. And I practiced, learning them, just so that I can bet.
Red on black. Are you ready to go?
Yes, let's go.
Okay. Yeah, so there's definitely metal detectors here. And they want ID, yes?
They want an ID.
Okay, so they definitely took our cameras from us, but we have this card right here which will give us 10 euros if we spend 10 euros. Yes. So, okay, so this escalator is actually the only place we can safely film. 84 euros. Holy shit. Yeah, 86 euros. How do we collect? Oh, and the alcohol. Everything is completely free. Okay, we are gonna cash out and leave while we're up. Okay. They were so strict in there. They had security guards like trailing us the entire way because they saw our microphones on our chest.
That was a rookie mistake because we went in with the microphone and, you know, the security guy was like, "You have a microphone?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, it stayed on." I didn't know what to say. And he was looking at me like I was an amateur, and he was like, "Why do you have a microphone?" And I was like, "I don't know." And then they let us through. But we were like, the security was on high alert because of us.
So after all that, all we were able to use was the fucking cell phone. Yeah, so we are going to hide our microphones when we walk in the door because rookie mistake.
Yes, I mean, I thought that the security guys would not notice, but honestly, I'm wearing a white jacket, a white coat or whatever, and it is pretty noticeable. Like, it's right here, and it's black. And I'm wearing a white jacket.
God, they were so not happy with us. Oh my God. But the American accent, they let us play.
Yes.
No, honestly, okay, so we risked $10 to be able to get the promo. The promo was you put $10 down, they give you an extra $10 to play, but they were really restrictive about which games you were able to play. We weren't able to play roulette, which was like my plan. They made you play a stupid fucking slot machine, and I'm lucky I won. She didn't. She lost.
I lost everything.
Yeah.
I lost 20 euros. Thankfully, you know, I didn't lost any of my, I mean, I did lost $10 of my real money, but
security was harassing us. They were like trying to get all of our clothes off of us, all our jackets, everything, and she still managed to keep the camera on her. She tucked the camera inside of her sleeve and she was using it like her elbow. Like, she made sure she had the camera on her. We couldn't film because they were like watching us while we played.
Yes.
Like when I was filming with my phone, I had to have it like on my hip. I got maybe 7 seconds total of footage, but she kept the camera on her.
I kept the camera on.
We're trying to decide what to do right now. We have like a list of other casinos to go to, but we are already up. We started with $50, now we have like $150. Is it worth it to go to these casinos and then end up risking more money, or should we just call it and say that we won for the day? Okay, we're gonna do this right. Microphone's off.
Microphone's off.
There we go.
There we go. Into the pocket.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to do a little prep before we go into the Grand Casino Admiral. And I'm gonna put my phone and my wallet and everything in my pockets so that if they do tell me to take off my jacket, I can safely take off my jacket and still have all of the necessary equipment so that we can play in the casino.
Metal detector right off of that. Okay, it is the same thing. The promotion only works for the slot machine. So we put 10 euros in, we get 20 euros of slot machine power. Much less security here. They don't care as much.
It's much less tight.
Yeah, so 20 euros, I put 10 in, so we get 20 euros of free stuff. I am vehemently opposed to slot machines, but I feel like we kind of have to, so. Okay, so this is a version of poker that I guess we got 2 10s and a jack, so we'll go with the 10s, 2 aces, 60 pair. Max bet, I don't know what this is. Okay, we made 7 euros. Okay, we got 3 jacks, 3 of a kind. And then how do I, so I just take the win, I don't gamble anything?
Yes, you
okay,
don't
so we
gamble.
made $9 now. And we lost everything, so we lost $10. Okay, we're having a great time. This place is way more chill than the last one. I'm still not able to film it like the poker tables or like the roulette table, but way more chill than the last one. This one does actually have like live games though. It's not just slot machines. Okay, what do you think?
It was super fun. I played roulette and a live game roulette, and I won like 3 times in a row, and I got 45 euros, and I'm super stoked about it, and I'm super happy. I have never done this, and also I was talking to the clerk, and she was so fun, she was amazing, and she was talking to me about all of these things. She told me that I should try blackjack, even though I don't know how it works. She told me that I should just stand and look how other people play it.
Grand Admiral Casino. Really good recommendation for us.
Yes.
Way better than the fucking Flamingo.
Yes, way better than the fucking Flamingo.
We did lose money though. So we walked into there up 86 euros, and then we had to use their promotion where you put 10 euros in, you get 20 euros out. We lost all of that, so now we're only up 76 euros, which is still good. Okay, I'm pretty drunk. They had free drinks too. Okay, I genuinely don't understand why people don't pregame at casinos. I'm pretty fucking... Okay, she has to catch the bus. It's 1:30 a.m., so she's got to go home. 1:30, what time is it right now? Oh my God, you guys' city buses are double deckers. What is 76 euros to USD? Okay, we are up $88. Sorry, I'm a little bit drunk. I'm honestly super glad she was there. You guys know me, I have a tendency to keep playing after I've won and I end up losing the whole thing anyways. The fact that she was there, she was like, hey, it's time to cash out, we gotta go. She is the reason that I was able to walk away with a profit. If I was there by myself, I probably would have just kept playing, been like, oh, I'm up 80 bucks. I'm glad she was there. I am frustrated that there was so much security at these casinos. I wasn't able to film a whole lot, but I filmed the important parts. That's what matters. It's also interesting, the promotion that they do, it's basically a 2x leverage, but you can only use it on slot machines, so your chances of winning are pretty low. Every time that we went in there, she put her 10 euros in and she lost it all. So the fact that I won was entirely just chance. It's not like both of us were winning. She lost and I won. She did end up recovering at the roulette table. That was super fun. I've never played roulette at like a real table before, but like putting the chips on and trying to guess red or black or even or odd. Sorry, more rambling. Another thing that was super interesting, for me, an American tourist, I used my fingerprint to authenticate into everything. Every slot machine, everything in the casino, both of them, I used my fingerprint to authenticate myself. But her, a local Macedonian, she didn't do that. She had like a physical NFC card. And I'm curious if that is because of like European GDP rules. They know that I'm American, so they're allowed to use like biometrics, but because she's European, they're not allowed to do that. She had to like scan her card every time, and I was just like fingerprinting my way through. I think I prefer her experience because I don't like them having my fingerprint. The grand takeaway is this: I got lucky tonight. I could have lost money. I could have lost 20 euros. We're up, that's good, but that is entirely chance. The thing you should walk away from is realizing that if you want to get drunk, go to a casino. Bring like $5, pretend like you're going to use a slot machine and get absolutely wasted on free vodka, and then go to the bars or whatever you want to do. Like, that is the trick here. That is the thing you should be learning. Free alcohol at casinos. It's anything you want. Any drink you want, anything you can think. I was ordering screwdrivers, which is like orange juice and vodka, and they just made it for me. Hey, there's the castle. This bridge is a little bit more haunting at night. Okay, made it back at the hostel. We are, of course, spending that here again, so that's another $12 out of the budget, but still, pennies in comparison to how much we made tonight. Okay, it's not pennies, it's like 15%.